Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Gathy and I'm back again with another video. I know you can see an empty chair beside me. My sister was supposed to be sitting there but she's not available right now. This is a collaboration video with my sister, Swit Teri, CEO Teri Savings, CEO Teri Nails, CEO Teri Hairs. Like, she's a CEO, she's a boss lady, she's everything. And yeah, this is a collaboration video with her. She was supposed to be here, but it's not possible for us to be in the same space right now. But we're still going to film the video regardless, because no matter what, the video must go on. So today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of being a fresh child. Personally, I'm from a family of two, myself and my younger sister. When I say family of two, sorry, I have just one sibling. That's what I mean. Just myself and my younger sister, and we're not many, so I can't really talk from the perspective of people who have a lot of siblings. In my sister's video, if you go over to my sister's channel, she's going to be talking about the pros and the cons of being a last born. Obviously, I don't think there's any con. It's pros all the way, because those people, they're enjoying the last borns. They are just enjoying a lot, but I'm not talking about them in this video. I'm talking about myself. So let's get straight into the video. Being a firstborn child is bliss. There's a lot of goodies that come with it. First off, as a firstborn, you're going to have a lot of respect. When I mean respect, your parents are going to respect you enough to keep you in charge of your siblings. I think majority of times when you're growing up, you see that firstborns are the ones that take care of their siblings. Like, your parents are not around and they just entrust the rest of the children to you. They're like, I'm leaving the house, you're in charge of them, take care of them, make sure the house is clean and everything. And you learn a lot of things when you're the firstborn, because your parents tend to teach you first to enable you to teach others. You're the one that takes care of the other children. You're like their second mom. I'm talking in the aspect of a female because I'm a girl. I don't know how it is for first male children. It has to be the same thing. It's just the fact that, okay, a boy and then the other person is a girl, whatever. Your parents expect you to be in charge of your siblings. So if anything happens to them, they are going to call you. If they make any mistake, it's like, you led her to make this mistake. Even sometimes you can just be chilling and these younger ones will just go and put themselves in trouble. But guess what? The parents never shout at them. It's always you, the firstborn. Why were you not present? Why were you not listening? It's always us that bear it in the end. So I think the first pro of being the firstborn is that you get to be in charge. You get to be like the assistant mommy. I know the position of mommy. You know, that's a very big position. The younger ones tend to respect you. That respect is there, although there are some younger siblings that are, those ones are stubborn, hey, they don't listen. But if you have younger siblings who listen to you and you have parents who discipline them very well, then it won't be a problem. So I like the whole respect that comes to the firstborn. You know, when they ask, oh, who's the first? I'm like, I'm the first child. They're like, okay, wow, okay, you're the first. That's my younger sister. That's my younger sister. You know, there's just this joy and vibe that I feel whenever I say it, and it makes me very happy. And I never forget to remind my sister that I'm my elder sister, even though it pains her sometimes, but she can't help it. She likes her position, that's one thing, and I like my position. I'm not ready to sell my birthright to anybody. That's facts. Another thing about being a firstborn is the fact that your siblings look up to you. You have to set a good example because they're always looking up to you. Personally, there's some things I want to do. I'm like, hey, if my sister sees me doing this thing now, she'll go ahead and do it. And then she'll now have the mind to tell me, but you did it now, so why should I not be able to do it? So majority of the times, you have to think twice before you make decisions or before you do stuff, because your siblings are watching you closely. They are always watching. So that's why most times whenever I want to do something, I'm like, my sister is around, or I can't do it, or I shouldn't do it. There are some things you don't want them to copy from you. And they're quick with copying. Any little thing my sister taught me, my sister said, my sister does. So you kind of keep yourself in check. And that's one good thing about being a firstborn. I'm always like, I have a sister that is looking up to me. I have a sister that is looking up to me. That kind of thing. So it's really nice. Another pro of being a firstborn is when your siblings ask for your opinion on certain topics or certain things relating to them. You feel so good because sometimes there are some situations or some occasions where my sister wants to ask me something and she doesn't want to go to my mom directly. So she comes to me and I'll just be feeling like a boss. She'll just be like, hey, I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about this? What's your opinion? As a boss, I'll just be dishing out wisdom, because firstborns, we're smart, So we're smart. It's not debatable. Firstborns are smart. Who wants to debate? Anyways, So my sister just comes and she's like, oh, I want to get your opinion on this. What do you think about this? And I'll just, tell her. Sometimes I also stand in for her in some situations, because sometimes there's something that happens in my house. Sometimes my sister wants to go out, and because she's the last born, we are kind of very protective of her. I think in my own case, my mom has given me the free hand because she feels that maybe I'm big enough and I can take care of myself. But we still don't see my sister in that light. We still see her like a baby that needs to be pampered and taken care of. So sometimes she wants to hang out with her friends and all of that. She doesn't go straight to my mom because my mom, she will never agree. Anytime you tell her you're going out, it's like a big deal. So she never really agrees. So my sister will just come and meet me and she'll be like, hey, I want to go somewhere. And you know how it is with mommy, trying to tell her and all of that. And then I'll ask her, okay, where are you going to? When do you intend to come back? Who are you going to see? And once she gives me the information, I'll just tell her, don't worry about it. Both of us will go to my mom. Then she will bring up the case. My mom will be like, hey, go out. Where are you going to? You're not supposed to go out. What if something happens to you? That firstborn power, I'll just chip it in. I'll just be like, mommy, come on. She's already a big girl. She won't be a baby forever. Don't worry, just allow her to go. Don't worry, she will come back. Sometimes she wants to talk to my mom. She'll be like, Isioma, please, just help me tell mommy this thing. I know she will listen to you and all of that. And I think it's really nice, the fact that in my house, they listen to me a lot. My sister listens to me, and my mom, she listens to me. She takes my opinions very, very seriously. Like, I'm just like an assistant mommy, just like I said. So it's really a nice thing. It's a nice feeling being a firstborn. It's just, like I said, it's bliss. It's fun being a firstborn. The only problem is when you have coconut head siblings. And people who have coconut head siblings, how do people do it? Because thankfully my sister is not, she doesn't have coconut head, but her head is in between normal and coconut head. So I don't know where to place it. She's not here now, that's why I can talk. But it doesn't mean I can't say it in her presence, but she beats me. I'm her elder sister, duh. And again, as a firstborn, you are supposed to bring your family together. This is like the major responsibility of a firstborn. Not just when you guys are growing up, but when you guys become like adults with families and everything. As a firstborn, you're supposed to know what is going on with your siblings. You're supposed to be like the middle man or the middle person. You're supposed to know what's going on with all of them. If you have so many siblings, I'm just talking from a position of myself and my sister. Some people have 5 siblings. It's not possible for a parent to be able to know what is going on in the lives of all their children. But as a firstborn, you can try your best to ask them questions. Make sure you're involved with what is going on with your siblings. It's very important. This video is for firstborns. Please, we should stop slacking and just leaving them. Oh, they can live their lives. Oh, it's not my business. It's your business. In as much as all of you are the responsibility of your parents, your siblings are also your responsibility in a way. Because someday your parents will not be there, and then you will have to take over the responsibility of catering for them. Please, firstborns, we have to up our game. We have to step up, and we have to make sure that we are actively taking care of our siblings. Now to the cons, I think I mentioned one, having stubborn siblings. It's only God that can save you. I don't think there's anything you can do actually if you have a stubborn sibling. What do you want to do? You want to shout at the person, you want to beat. You can only beat when you are like young and still living with your parents. There are positions you get to. Your siblings will want to come and be bigger than you, and it's going to be really hard. And that's why it's important for parents to establish that respect level when you guys are growing up. Respect in the sense that everybody, this is your elder sister, this is your elder brother, you have to respect them, you have to listen to them. When I'm not there, they are practically standing in for me, you understand? So you have to let them know these things when they are young. And it starts from a young age. If you just leave your children to, okay, now I'm talking to the parents, this video is for just the children. Let's leave the parents, we'll talk to the parents another time. So for the cons, there are lots of cons. Personally, I know everybody knows about these clothes. Your siblings wearing your clothes, taking your clothes. We all know this sibling thing where your sibling, especially the girls, tend to steal their elder sister's clothes. I think it happens in every family because it happens in my family too. The only thing I don't understand with my sister, she's going to watch this video and I'm talking to you, is why she will be so wicked and heartless. Now, my sister is like 2 sizes above me. Yes, 2 sizes above me. And that's another con because people tend to see two of us and they'll be like, who is the elder one? Like, is it not clear? You cannot look at my face and know that I senior this girl. You're not seeing the strong face. But they will still want to ask. There was even somebody that told me, I think I was with my sister. The person was like, you are twins. That's nice. I'm not twins, so I senior this girl very well. Please, we're not twins. Even if it's 2 years or 3 years, it's something. Okay, I came into the world before you. We're not twins. And she was laughing. I was like, don't, it's not funny, we're not twins. When people tend to see my sister, because she's bigger, like she has the big body and everything, so people tend to think she's the older sibling. How? If you, anyway, she's not on this channel now, but if you look at her face and you look at my face, she has the baby face. I'm an adult, for crying out loud, even though she's an adult too. But yeah, I'm just joking. I hear people say, my younger ones, once they come to my house, they will just take all my clothes and all of that. First of all, I'm happy that we're not the same size, but why? Why do younger siblings like to inconvenience their elder siblings and wear their clothes? Why? Why do people do that? And the funny thing is, my sister has so many, I think my sister has more clothes than I do. And it's crazy because I can't wear her own. But me, I have only a few, and you want to wear my few. Is it a good thing? Check yourself. Teresa, check yourself. Anyway, that's one con. And then the body size issue, where people are like, see your younger sister just get body. See as you slim or you tiny. Thank you very much. I know, you don't have to tell me. I know. And then as a firstborn, you don't get to do a lot of work. I forgot to say this. Well, you work, but I don't know. In my family, I don't tend to do a lot. Like, my sister does the dishes. That girl, oh my god, she's a plate washer. That girl to wash plates. Anytime she's around, I'm so happy because she's going to wash the plates in the morning, wash the plates in the evening. I don't like doing the dishes. I'd rather cook. She does the dishes. That's like, I think that's the job of every last born. She does that a lot. And you know, as a firstborn, you can be like, mommy asked me to do this, but as the firstborn, I'm sending you. So I send you. Go ahead and do it. And you know, they cannot really shout or do any wahala because firstborn is sending you a message, you're saying no. Do you want to be a disrespectful child? Anyways, that's it for today's video. If I stay here, I'm going to talk and talk and talk. Do not forget to head over to my sister's channel to watch her own version of this video. If she likes, she should come for me. That's her business. I'm still the first child, no matter what happens, any day, anytime, and I'm not selling my birthright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to go over to my sister's channel and watch this video and subscribe to her channel because she's fun over there. Like, you're going to see it for yourself. When you go there and you watch her videos, you're going to understand what I'm saying. I'm starting a series on my channel, talk about it, and I think I'm just going to make this the first episode because I don't want to come out here and officially say, oh, this is the official beginning of whatever. But yeah, so this is the first episode of Talk About It. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Send it to your siblings too, you know, those that are firstborns like us, proud firstborns. Send it to them. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I've been talking too much. I need to go and rest. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.